How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like going to work on Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then somebody walks into the elevator and says,
Happy Friday!
Then you check your phone quickly and discover today is actually Friday. So yes, happy Friday, random stranger in the elevator. Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Need parts now? O'ReillyAuto.com offers in-store pickup, same-day home delivery, or next-day home shipping. Get more parts your way at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hello and welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing. I'm Ben, your allotment guide, and here to help you cultivate your garden and your passion for plants. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this podcast is for you. Each episode will dig into tips, tricks and techniques to make your garden and allotment thrive. From planting, sowing and growing, we will share all the tips and advice. We will also have regular episodes talking about what we have been up to on the allotment. So sit back, grab a brew and enjoy today's episode. Hey everyone and welcome back to Gardening with Ben. Well, first I want to apologise for no podcast yesterday. I thought I deserve a day off, so I did. I had a day off from the podcast, but I'm back and there wouldn't have been much to talk about down at my allotment because I did a lot, but I didn't do a lot, if you get me.
Ensuring your baby gets the nutrients they need to support their growth and development is a top priority for every parent. That's why millions around the globe have turned to A2 Platinum as the formula they trust. A2 Platinum Premium Infant Formula is nutritionally complete with whole milk as the first ingredient. Their A2 whole milk comes from specifically selected cows that naturally produce milk containing only the A2 protein and no A1. With 30-plus select nutrients, A2 Platinum is specifically designed with tiny tummies in mind and without worry of harmful chemicals. Quality and safety are the #1 priority for A2 Platinum. Plus, they are Clean Label Project Purity Awards certified. Join millions of parents and choose A2 Platinum for your little one. Right now, for a limited time only, A2 is offering podcast listeners 25% off their first purchase when you use promo code PODCAST25 at checkout on Amazon or at a2platinum.com. Again, for 25% off your first order, go to Amazon or a2platinum.com and use the promo code PODCAST25.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like getting right out of bed late for work, yet your hair looks immaculate. No blow dryer, no comb, no sculpting gel, just a flawless look. As if you walked out of your house and straight onto the cover of a men's fashion magazine.
Good morning, Steven. Oh, have you done something new with your hair? It looks amazing.
They don't have the slightest clue you were half asleep drooling on your pillow not 10 minutes ago. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
But we have had a busy weekend down at the allotment. So we're going to talk about what we've been getting up to down at the plot this weekend. Well, it's absolutely windy here at the moment. It's been windy all weekend. I don't know if you've had this where you are, but it has still got me to the plot and I have done loads. Now, if you've seen my Instagram post or my Facebook post, you'll have seen my new bench, what I built, my new potting bench. I said I was going to do it and I did it. And wow, I am in so much pain. The first day on the Saturday, I was doing it all by handsaw and sawing all the pieces of wood and everything like that. And my hand was absolutely killing by the end of it. And I thought, I can't do this anymore. My dad's got a battery-powered saw, so I asked him if I could borrow it. And I borrowed that on the Sunday. And I so wish I'd have used that on the first day because I'd have got it all done in a day. It just breezed through all wood, chopped it up. I'd finished it within in about half an hour of going down to the plot, and it looks absolutely fantastic. To say I'm not a builder, I'm rubbish with wood. Everything usually falls apart. I'm happy with how it looks, and it looks fantastic. It doesn't look superb. It's not like gold standard, but it will do the job of what I need it to do, and hopefully it'll last for years to come. Now, this new potting bench is going to be used for obviously doing all my potting up and stuff like that. But I'm going to start doing obviously more videos down in the shed and in the allotment, showing me potting up, talking about my seeds, talking about different topics down there. And yeah, just more videos from inside of the shed to come next year. Obviously, you get your podcasts every day, apart from when I have a day off. But I want to start doing a few more videos for you to watch as well. We was good with the videos last month, but we seem to have tailored off a bit because there's not much to do down at the plot at the moment with video-wise. But hopefully, beginning of next year, we'll have lots more videos coming out on a regular basis. And yeah, I've got a few more ideas for my shed, which I've ordered a couple of things. And I'm not going to tell you what they are because I want it to be a surprise to you all. And I want you to see how good they actually look. Well, hopefully they do. And hopefully they fit perfectly. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. But it's all about my video quality. But yeah, I'm excited for these. And they're going to look good, fingers crossed. So we've got that done. And what else have we been up to recently? Well, we've not been up to much else down at the plot. We've done some shed repairs. Obviously, the wind's caused some damage to my shed, as per usual. It's blown some of the plastic off the roofing. So I had to climb up today and screw some pieces back on and some new pieces on. And hopefully it's temporarily. But hopefully it'll have lasted for the rest of the day because it's been really bad wind here in Sheffield for the rest of the day. I certainly don't know what it's like where you've been, but yeah, I'm dreading going back to the allotment. I'll probably be back at the allotment on Boxing Day because I've got nothing else planned in my boring life. But yeah, I'll be back down at the allotment on Boxing Day, and I need to go out and buy some paint. That's on my to-do list tomorrow, to get some paint to start painting it, because once it's all painted, then I can add the final touches, which is all part of the plan, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. But I'm thinking of having it painted red and black. Not that I'm a Sheffield United I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan, but I thought red and black might look nice in there. So I'm going to get some red and black paint and see what it comes out like. It's going to need a couple of coats because it's quite old wood and some pieces have been stained in the past and painted and stuff like that. So it's going to need a couple of coats to make sure it's all covered and it's all looking smart. And obviously the paint, I'll add a waterproofing to it and hopefully it make it last a bit longer, as I do get a lot of drips in my shed. They drip everywhere, but hopefully it'll make it last for a while. But yeah, I'm excited for next year. I'm excited for all these little projects that I'm going to get started. And coming up soon, we'll be planting all our onions, which I've been talking about recently. I'm going to be sowing all my onions. I'm going to be sowing my peppers. And I'm going to be sowing my aubergines. So we need to get some compost as well. So when I go and get some paint, I'll remember to get some compost. And then we can start sowing the seeds as well. And yeah, my peppers and my aubergines, I'm going to grow them at home, get them started, because peppers need about 25 degrees to germinate. They need a lot of heat to get them to germinate. And obviously, my shed is unheated. I could have a heater in there, but I don't want to. I wouldn't risk wanting to leave it on in the shed when I'm not down at the allotment. If I got the shed at home or the greenhouse at home, I'd certainly have a heated greenhouse. But obviously, with it being an allotment, I'm not having a heater in there. So I'll be bringing home my peppers and my aubergines to grow on my windowsill, as this flat's got a windowsill in it now, so I can have stuff on my windowsill. It's not a big one. It's very tiny. But I can start my peppers and my aubergines off at home. But the things that you've got to be careful with is that you've got to be careful they don't get too laggy because of the light and stuff like that. So you have to keep turning them around and making sure they're getting adequate light when they're growing. So yeah, it's not been too busy as in doing work down there, but we've got a lot achieved and I'm happy with what I've got achieved. It's another job ticked off. And the next jobs down in the shed will be to basically tidy it all up and give it all a lick of paint and put some new shelving up. I want to put some more shelving up, tidy all my pots up, tidy all my trays out, all my seed trays, and give it a really good tidy, ready for the springtime, and try and get it organised. I'm not very organised at all, but the more organised I can be, the better, and give me that head start ready for next year down at the allotment. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back with another podcast tomorrow. I know you'll be definitely getting one on Christmas Day, as I'm going to be recording that soon. So make sure you tune in on Christmas Day for your Christmas Day episode from Gardening with Ben. That's going to be a little treat for you all, for those that haven't got anything to do, but they can listen to me on Christmas Day. So until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you have found some useful tips and inspiration for your own gardening and allotment journey. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please make sure to follow and subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a new episode. And if you have a moment, I'd love for you to leave a review and share the podcast with fellow gardening enthusiasts. Your support helps us grow this community and continue bringing you great content. You can also follow us on social media on every platform called Gardening with Ben for daily gardening tips and updates. Happy gardening, and until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with